Here we go. Gravity Falls. What are we talking about the show, man? Mike? Mike, are you frozen? Your video is moving. But, oh.
I'm Zachary Folkman! And
Yay!
I make YouTube videos!
Yay!
And I shake my head around.
Because I think it's funny!
Yeah, let's talk about the finale.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, dude. The finale's actually coming on all 4 parts. Technically 3, but I consider it 4. On Monday. I actually have the time alarmed. So actually, I just want to point it out to people in case if people actually want to see it again. It's coming on 7 o'clock on Disney XD. It's a 2-hour showing of the whole Weird Mageddon saga. So go see it. It's really cool. Anyway, moving
I
on.
kind of liked. I was kind of cool with just about everything
Yeah.
that the finale did. I mean,
I think people have already heard from many other people about their own opinions about like what was so great. I think we should skip over all that and instead of like saying what happened. Like my stupid Star Wars thing I did with Chris, I just pretty much said
I
the whole
never
movie from beginning
summarize
to end.
plots when I discuss them in a
Yeah, for
podcast.
some reason I did that with the Star Wars movie. I don't know, but anyway, let's
Whatever,
talk
that's all
about
good.
that one thing that we both disagreed on about it. That whole memory thing.
Okay. The
Yeah.
way I look at it, now we disagreed with each other.
No, we disagreed with it together. We agreed on
Okay.
the choice they made about it. So, you first.
Oh, we agreed with the choice that they did. Well, my
No,
thing with
I
it,
agreed with your choice. I said.
my
You know what I
thing
mean?
with it is,
Alright.
I understand why he has to get his memories back. I am happy that we get a happy ending because it's
But
kind of appropriate for a show like Gravity Falls. However,
yes.
it would have been a lot more interesting if he didn't get his memories back and there was a big consequence for what he did,
Mm.
for everything that happened. Because without that, it doesn't really feel like there was a consequence.
Yeah.
And I understand with Gravity Falls, they didn't want to go for a bittersweet ending. They wanted to go for a sweet ending. I mean, I guess the bittersweet part is that they're leaving. But him losing his memory would have just been a really risky move that I think could have been really cool. But they could have still made it happy. Just because he loses memory doesn't mean like it can't be a happy ending. I don't know though. I'm very torn on it because it would have been really fucking heartbreaking, and it would have probably made the show even harder to leave on, since it would leave on such a note like that. But it just, I feel like I would admire the show a little bit more if they went for a big risk like that and tried to do something really unique with it.
Yeah.
That would have been something new. I've never seen a kids show that ended like that with such a tragic thing happening.
I agree. Doug and Rob talked about. I actually saw the final episode review they did of it. They
I
touched
did
up
too.
on that too. Yeah. What I have to say about it,
They
though is
complained.
like
I didn't like what they complained about though. They complained that they gave us too much.
they gave just the right amount. I think.
Yeah, like they said they didn't like Zeuss having a scene at the end. Like,
That,
no, that was
you need.
fine.
It's like they even said like they need those certain curtain calls. You know that was the perfect one. They
Yeah.
need that. They can't just show it in the credits. I mean, as it would have been fine to see it in credits, but to actually have that discussion, discussions are more interesting. I'm surprised they didn't
Yeah.
think that way. But anyway, with the
Well,
memory thing, like what I have to say about like, and I kind of on one side I agree. Like, yeah, you could have just kept it lost for the whole thing until maybe like the credits or something when you see he has it back. And then on the other hand, I'm thinking like he could have just got it back a bit. They could have shown maybe a year later, like when they're visiting Summer again, and then he got his memory back. Like not just because they showed it so quickly. You know what I mean? Just kind of dragging it out more.
I
Just
think
how they showed just him getting his memory back. The whole Waddles thing, just the journal was kind of just it was very weak. Not it
what I
wasn't
will
terrible.
say,
It was weak.
it was very weak. What I'll say, I think the perfect way for them to have done it
Mm.
would have been this.
Okay.
After Stan does all of this, and he loses his memories, they show him the book and tell him what his life is all about. He doesn't remember it, but he's happy with it. He considers like where he didn't consider his life worth much before, he his life worth something now. And during the party, he does decide to go away with his brother. Because his brother says, we once had this dream, let's do it.
Yeah.
And him not really knowing much about his own life says, yeah, this could be an interesting start for me. And then they head off. He still gives the position to Zeuss. And then on the boat, like when it shows him on the boat, that's when he starts to get at least one major memory back. And it's like, it gives the audience hope that he might get them all back. That would have been a very interesting move then.
I wonder if it was Disney that told him, like, you need to do that. Like, you can't just leave it off on that kind of theory kind of thing.
Possibly.
Because, like, they need that happy ending. I don't know.
Props to Disney. They let them do a lot.
I've been watching a lot of...
of human flesh.
I've been watching a lot of, like, Alex Hirsch kind of related things. Like, he was talking about him battling with the censors on one episode, like the Halloween episode. He was gonna have like a spin the bottle thing, and they argued with him to change it. And then one of the comments, he didn't mention it in the video, but in the comments, it's like, it's funny that he didn't win the spin the bottle joke, because Disney didn't want him to use it. But in the Weird Mageddon episode, I forget which one, I think it was part 1, there was like spin the person, so it's like he was able to do it eventually, which is awesome. And there was also another one he was talking about, like Bill Cipher. You know, I think you've heard about it. Like they were going to paint him green, but then he looked like a leaf. Then they painted him yellow. So now people are saying, oh, he looks like a nacho, Bill Cipher. Now and just Alex keeps hearing all that stuff. It's funny. Gravity Falls is a cool series, man. It got a big fandom, got a lot of theories and speculations and just little in jokes, like the whole gold thing that you can't remember. I don't know how you don't remember that. It's such a classic line from the show.
I don't know, it was a while ago.
Yeah.
That's like my one big problem with the Gravity Falls fandom.
What?
Is the fucking twincest.
What's that? I've never heard about this.
Romantic drawings of Dipper and Mabel.
Of them together?
Yes.
Why? That's a thing?
Because people are fucked up.
I have never heard about this. The
same thing happened with Frozen when that came out.
But Gravity Falls...
People ship Dipper and Mabel, though.
Wait, tell me some more things. Because I've only been in the fandom for so long, not too long, but for a certain amount of time. Is there any other
I don't look into it too much. I see it posted on fucking Facebook sometimes.
But is there any other things that the fandom has done that I don't know about?
I don't know anything like too weird.
Either good or bad. No, like I'm not saying.
I know when it comes to annoying theories, Gravity Falls is obviously full of them because of how much mystery was in the show. With one thing I actually want to take it back a little bit. One thing I want to talk about is one other problem I had with the episode. This is a minor one because I didn't care for this character too much in the first place. But Pacifica went back a little bit with her character development. They had that really good mansion episode with her where she was developed greatly and became more likable. This episode, it was definitely going back with her.
Yeah. A thing about that, though, like, I completely agree with you, but there have been shows that, like, you know, you start off with a character, it's a show that, it is a kid's show, but it has some character development, but in the end, in the finale, they still keep it true to what the character started off as, and I think that was okay. I think that was good that they did that.
I don't think it's probably they completely changed her, but she doesn't do a single nice thing in the episode.
In Weird Mageddon, you mean?
Yeah.
She did.
When?
She agreed to be a part of the circle. She got presents for them in the end. She's their friend. It's just Pacifica's way. She's that likable. It's likable.
I'm not saying they should have made her an angel.
It's likable. That's all I have to say.
I'm not saying they should have made her an angel. I'm not saying that they should have made her like this really nice person. Now you're right. That would have been like really out of place and just too much development for her.
We actually have to end this part. I just realized we're over 9 minutes. So, do you want to?
You, Zach.
There's actually one more Gravity Falls thing I want to touch upon in the next part. So we're not completely done with this yet. So, till the next time.
Bye.
Bye.